The future stars of the LPGA Tour are playing golf at Winberry Hills Golf Course at the ING New England Golf Classic. This is the 12th annual event in Connecticut and part of the DoorMed Futures Tour, which is the LPGA's developmental tour. This week's players will move on to the LPGA Tour hopefully next year, which is great news for them, but their being here now is also great news for Connecticut. Here for a closer look is Maura Majeski. She's the tournament director. Maura, thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks for having us.
So let's talk golf. I was lucky enough this week to play in the Pro-Am, which I was nervous about, but it turned out to be a great experience. Turned out to be a lot of fun. And I played with a young girl from France, Kelly, I forget her last name. Froelich, right. She was great. She was offering great tips and everything. And she was just so inspirational to listen to her, living out her dream in Orlando. Tell me about the players that you have playing this week and about this tournament.
Sure. We have 150 players from 31 countries.
Wow.
Yeah, they're from all over the world, and they're here to basically attain their dream. And what happens is the top 10 money winners of the season earn their LPGA card, and then the next 10 to 15 get an opportunity to play a little bit on the LPGA and also on the DoorMed Futures Tour. So it's a stepping stone for them, but it's the only tour that's out there for the LPGA players, and if they get themselves prepared and ready and they win during the season, then they get their card and they get to be in the big leagues.
And these young women, I mean, they are just one step below them.
One step below. The scoring average between the DoorMed Futures Tour and the LPGA is one stroke.
Oh my gosh.
So
wow.
they're right there. They're right on the mark with the LPGA players.
And tell me about what kind of an impact this has for the cities that you've had this tournament in.
Well, the beneficiary of the tournament is Chip for a Cure. So now I'm not only the tournament director, but I'm also the chairperson for the charity.
Great.
And we've been working closely with the tournament to make sure that we can raise as much money as possible for Chip for a Cure, which donates 100% of its proceeds to Hartford Hospital in St. Francis.
Wow.
So our goal every year is to just get as much sponsorship as we can, get fans to come out and watch, and help us to bring what we think is we're making what we raise here, we stay here.
Right.
It's right here in Hartford, and we give right back to our own community. So we're very proud of that.
And does that money at Hartford Hospital, I thought I read yesterday, it goes specifically for breast cancer research, or does it?
It goes to the breast cancer health and research program, so both it's the education and the community. So there's been a lot of, there was a WIG program a couple of years ago.
Nice.
So the money that we raised went to that. And it was, so we were helping underprivileged folks in the community be able to go out and afford something that otherwise they wouldn't be able to get.
Right, absolutely. How difficult has it been for you to establish another event here in Connecticut where people fortunately have a lot of events throughout the summer to choose from, and people don't necessarily have endless expendable income?
Well, we've been very lucky because ING last year, they came through for a 3-year sponsorship with us, and having a large corporation like that to come through and sponsor from a title sponsor is great. But we've been working with the community. We get a lot of folks to donate stuff for us. They help us out. Pepsi has been really great to us in helping us out. I mean, we go through 10 to 15,000 bottles of liquid during the week of a tournament. So that's a really huge expense for us, and we're really grateful for that, as well as food companies, everything. We just really go out, we hit the streets, and we just say, we really need your support, and it's for a good cause. So people and they love the golf. I mean, as you experienced, you came, you got to play, you had a great time. And that's what people love. They really just love coming out to play around with a professional. It's just a cool experience.
So how big of a tournament is this? 150 players, I mean, in the scope of things, in the DoorMed Futures Tour, is that pretty average? Well, the DoorMed Futures Tour, yeah, I mean, there's always 150 players in every tournament. There's about 360 to 370 players on the tour that each week they have to sign up for the events that they want to play in. From an attendance perspective, last year we tripled our attendance. So we're hoping to continue that this year and start to bring more folks out this year. I mean, kids can get in for free. Seniors are $5 on Friday. We have all kinds of promotional programs available on our website, so what you can come out and watch. What do you think accounted for your tripling your crowd last year?
I think that we did a lot more marketing and PR about the tournament. We got out into the community. We also went to Travelers Championship, and we partnered with those guys. And we offered that if you have a ticket for Travelers Championship, it's good for our event.
Oh, yeah, that's
So you
great.
buy one ticket, and it gets you into 2 events. So a lot of folks came out and watched, and now they're hooked and they're going to come back this year. And we did that again this year, and it's been a great experience for both.
Right, that's excellent. And there's also a cool little angle at the tournament about the school eco team. Tell me about that.
The Academy of Engineering and Green Technology at Hartford Public High School. We have 20 students from the high school that are coming out, and they're going to learn about how to do the whole recycling program, but they're going to manage it for us for the weekend. So we have bins set up all over the course. We've communicated with the players that, we have this program together with the restaurant, and we're just going to, recycle the waste the best possible way that we can over the next 4 days and try to help, ourselves doing the right thing and being a green tournament instead of throwing 15,000 plastic bottles into the landfill.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take them back and recycle and do something good with them.
So those kids will be throughout the course?
Throughout the course, they're going to be every 3 holes, I believe, for the entire weekend. And they're going to be manning the bins, cleaning them out, picking up the trash, making sure it gets sorted, and, just helping us for the whole weekend. So we're really excited about that. And Adam Ney from CBIA put that whole program together. And it's come together really great.
So how big are the crowds every day?
Every day, it depends on the day. Friday's kind of a slower day. We do, like I said, we have a program for seniors on Friday, so this year we're making it a lot easier for folks. We have bleachers set up all over the course. We didn't have that last year. We're going to have a lot more food available on the course, ice cream, all that kind of fun stuff. So I would expect over the weekend I would like to see 5,000 to 6,000 people out there this weekend.
Wow, that's great. And so this show will be shown on the web for immediately Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but on Sunday on television. So people are watching this Sunday morning.
Absolutely. Come out and watch the golf. Absolutely. It's a great day to come out. You can see the finish. We have our defending champion back last year, and we also have Natalie Sherry, who's a local from West Hartford, and she's coming out to play. She's our amateur exemption, so we're hoping that she has a great weekend as well.
And one good little tidbit, you did already mention it, is that kids under 16, right, are free?
Free.
That's
Kids
amazing.
are free, and we have a $5 grill.
That's excellent.
So you can come in and your family can, everybody can eat for $5 a piece, and it's a pretty reasonable weekend.
That is a very good deal. We wish you good luck. I had a great time. Thank you this week, and I wish you and all of the women players out there.
Yeah, we hope to have you back next year.
Yeah, I would love to. Excellent. Thanks a lot, Maura.
All right, thank you.
Well, don't forget, if you missed something here on The Real Story, you can now watch it online by going to fox61.com. You can also catch us on YouTube. Thanks so much for watching this week's edition of The Real Story. We'll see you here again next week.